So, let's get into this before we talk about playoffs. Luke Walton.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know all the details that have been released.
I don't know all the details either, so I'll just share with you what I know of the details. So this young lady, her name is
Kelly Tennant.
Yes, Kelly Tennant, who was a former sideline reporter for Spectrum Sportsnet out in Los Angeles. Covers the Lakers and the other sports teams there, the Dodgers and all that stuff. So after getting the Kings head coaching job, this report comes out that she's filing to sue Luke Walton for sexual assault. My opinion on it is, and as always,
let me tell you what TMZ reports.
Okay.
TMZ cited legal documents alleging Walton pinned Tennant down to the bed in his room, forcibly kissed her face, neck, and chest, felt her breast and groin, and rubbed his erection on her leg.
Right.
The TMZ report did not specify when the sexual assault occurred, but Walton was an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors at the time.
Yep.
According to the website, I also read that this happened in May 2017.
Okay. So my opinion on it is the obvious, is that anytime allegations of sexual assault come out, they need to be taken seriously regardless of how much truth or lie there is to either side. This situation needs to be put to the forefront and be taken seriously here. If Luke Walton is accused of this and is found to have been doing this to her, then he's got to pay the cost for it.
Yep.
He's got to do whatever time he's got to do for that. If it's found out that he didn't do any of this, and that the girl is out to, possibly get him for cash, then she got to be held accountable. It's just that simple. But I will question the timing of this, because I think it's interesting. So you have this reporter who worked for Spectrum Sportsnet out in Los Angeles. This is the same network that covers the Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay.
Luke Walton coached the Los Angeles Lakers for what was it, 2 years? 3 years? Don't remember
2 years, I believe.
2 years, okay. So there's connections here. The Lakers have two connections here. One being Luke Walton being the head coach, the other being that their games are covered by this network, which employed this Kelly Tennant person. I'm wondering when this happened, because again it said this happened when he was with the Warriors, right? So I'm wondering when he got the Lakers job, I'm wondering if in her head that she wanted to go after him for this, but the network, which again airs the Lakers games, said fall back. Let this play out.
That's
Let this play out. We don't want the smoke. Let's see what happens. And then here comes the opportunity where the Lakers release him. He's not under contract with them anymore. He's with another franchise. And maybe this was her chance to go ahead and push forward with this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to accuse her of any wrongdoing whatsoever, but just the timing of it just seems interesting because of the connections that the Lakers have with these two entities. One being Luke Walton, the other being the employer that she worked for at the time.
I'm going to read through this and let's see if we can gain some insight here. It's a long story about SACB.com, which I'm assuming is a Sacramento paper. So according to TMZ, Tennant alleged in legal documents that the assault occurred after Walton invited her to his hotel room to discuss a book she was writing. Tennant said she and Walton had a business relationship for several years, and she wanted him to write a foreword for the book. Tennant alleged that when they got to Walton's room, Walton suddenly pinned her down on the bed with his hips and legs over her body. Tennant said she tried to free herself and screamed at Walton to stop, but he held her down, kissing her, groping her. Tennant got up and walked out the door. Walton grabbed her from behind and forced his body against hers, according to TMZ.
Yep.
Tennant said she opened the door and left when Walton finally released his grasp and heard him say, "Good to see you." I'm trying to see if there's anything that might help in the story. Tennant continued to interact with Walton following the alleged incident due to her job, according to TMZ. She alleged that each time she saw Walton, he forced himself on her with hugs and kisses, and once uttered vulgar, guttural sounds at her, saying, "You killing me in that dress." He a nasty nigga.
Hey, he's Luke Walton, damn it. Nah.
She resurfaced. What happened? According to a 2018 story in the Riverside Press, Tennant spent 5 years with the Time Warner and Spectrum Sports Network, where she worked on baseball, basketball, and soccer telecasts. She left Spectrum in 2017 and shut down her social media for months. Well, this is what I'll say. And by the way,
read that last part again, where it said something about social media shut down.
She said it just said she shut down her social media for a few months.
After what?
After she left Spectrum in 2017.
Okay. Because I wanted to make sure I read that correctly, because she is live on Twitter and is posting stuff currently. So I just wanted to make sure that was accurate.
So to shoot, I don't want to say shoot bail because I'm not shooting him bail. I don't know what happened. He didn't really. He released a statement through a lawyer saying that it's not true, basically.
Yep. As expected.
The Kings said that they knew nothing about this. The Lakers said they knew nothing about this.
Right.
The Warriors said we became aware of the alleged incident and story this evening and are in the process of seeking more information.
Right.
So nobody knew about this story. None of the teams knew about this story. Not the Lakers, not the Warriors, nor the Kings. So 3 different stops where nobody knew about this. Which
is possible.
Sure, 100%.
Which is possible. Again, I think the important parties in this is, for me anyway, Lakers, Luke, the network, and her. And the Lakers have ties to basically all 3 of those points there. And I'm just wondering if the timing of this had anything to do with that network saying, "Hey, not now." Not while he's coaching this team. I'm just wondering.
So you're wondering if they...
I'm just wondering about the timing of this.
You think that it's possible that they said, "Hey, shut your mouth"?
That the network...
That she went to the network and they said, "Shut your mouth"?
I think it's possible.
Okay. I mean,
I think it's possible. That she wanted to pursue this early in the game, and they said no. Don't do this.
What I think is important in this story is, why did she leave Spectrum Sports? I think that's what's important. Because...
And she left when? May of 2017?
No, in fall of 2017.
In fall, okay.
And then to cut her social media off when she left.
Okay.
For like 3 months.
Right.
That's... Why did you leave? Now... In my mind, the incident happened in 2016, and she had to continue to work with the dude because of her job. Meaning...
Now, did I hear you say there was some kind of business relationship between the two?
No, I'm talking... Well, yes, but that was before the incident happened.
Okay, because remember, he's an assistant with the Warriors at the time. So if you're looking at the times that they may have interacted, you're possibly looking at times when the Lakers played the Warriors in certain matchups.
Yeah,
That's what you're looking at.
But you're not talking about an everyday thing. And then,
no, it's not.
Here's the other thing. Sacramento, and I'm not a geography expert.
Mm-hmm.
Sacramento and LA ain't crazy far away, is it?
I thank God for the haters.